Well, there's a variety of legal issues that we handle. Of course, we handle collections. So if people aren't paying their maintenance assessments or special assessments, or if they've been fined and they haven't paid their fine for some reason, then the file will come to us with a ledger showing what the unit owner owes, and we will attempt to collect that for the unit owner. And if we collect it, great. If they don't pay the association willingly, then there are legal steps that we can take to force them to comply with the payment of the dues or the assessments that are imposed. So that's one area, the collections, which is pretty big. The second is to draft documents that the association needs, because the Florida statutes cover not-for-profit corporations. So there are some rules that are included in those particular statutes. There are statutes that cover condominium associations, statutes that cover homeowners association, but a lot of times they will defer to the governing documents of the association, and those include the Declaration of Condominium or the Declaration of Covenants. Those include the Articles of Incorporation, they include the bylaws of the corporation, and any rules and regulations that may be put in place. And if an association is just starting through a developer, then the attorney actually drafts those documents. If the corporation has been in place, the association, for a while, then what happens is that those documents a lot of times need to either be amended or they need to be restated, which means that the entire document is actually rewritten. And so you record it as if it's a brand new document, with certain exceptions that relate back to the original document. So there's drafting of those types of documents. There's also just the general advice that's given. So if there's a question that comes up, let's say there's a parking question, or there's a speed bump question, or whether or not those need to be approved, or if there's a member that wants those removed, if there's a pet or a leasing issue, if there's an issue with an approval of either an owner or of a tenant. And those issues come up all the time, and the board needs some guidance on that. So we act as counsel for them and give them our best opinion based upon the governing documents, the statute, and the case law in place. So those are pretty much the three main areas, and there are other kind of outlier areas that we practice, but pretty much collections, drafting of documents, and advising the board of directors and or the community management officer in regard to issues that may pop up between the association and their membership.